Hello everybody, welcome back to the farm. I'm so glad that you joined me today. I got some really cool things that I'm going to be doing today in the kitchen, talking about food preps, preserving foods, putting some things away, as well as making use of those dry goods that you have stashed away in your pantries right now. So we're going to be doing 3 things today that you can do really easily, and I'm really excited. So before we get started, I just want to tell you all who are new here. So we are a pretty large family living in Texas, and we homestead and we just try to eat simple whole foods, and we have lots of videos and stories all about us, so you can feel free to go check them out. We also have our own little farmstead website, our own little farm shop, and you can go check that out. That is TheTexasBoys.com, and over there you're going to just find all kinds of homemade goods, as well as our own private coffee line that we have. Lots of different organically grown coffees over there, as well as just lots of other things. So please go over there, check them out. You'll be sure to find something that you love. So without further ado, I have my smoothie here today. Today is a cashew banana smoothie, and I'm trying out this recipe and I'm really enjoying it. So cashew banana protein packed smoothie with a little bit of, you can either do cinnamon or pumpkin spice. I used pumpkin spice and it is perfection. So here's my new idea, guys, that I'm kind of trying to go into this summer season. I don't know how the weather is where you live, but where we live, it is hot, like really hot. And so we try to find things to do during the hottest hours of the day inside. So we do a lot of homeschool in the summer, and I also do a lot of food preps in the summertime in the kitchen, just because it's better in here than it is out there. So I'm just gonna share my brain a little bit with y'all. So I'm thinking of incorporating this practice into my weekly grocery strategy, if you will. So one aspect that I like to do is I like to incorporate buying some type of fruits and vegetables that are on sale into my weekly grocery budget. So meaning if I'm shopping at Aldi's and they have apples on sale, I will go ahead and get, like in the past I've gotten like whatever, it can be a couple bags, or it can be like all in, get like 40 pounds of apples, bring them home, make applesauce. You can dry apple slices, whatever. Preserve them any way you see fit. Make some apple jam, whatever you want to do with them. So apple butter, I'm into the apples. So anyway, just anything like that is. Say that peaches are in season where you're at. So just if you see them and they're on sale that week, just go ahead and get some, bring them home, and add them to your food storage and your food prep. So that's what I'm really excited about reincorporating back into my weekly grocery habits. And this week I was able to find half price marked off mushrooms. So I'm really excited about finding them. Hopefully I will find more, because I brought them home, and I will show you. I brought them home and I was able to dehydrate them. So I have this nice little handy dandy dehydrator, and it is 5 levels deep, and I put my mushrooms on there and they are all dehydrated. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these mushrooms out and I'm going to put them into one of my lovely half-gallon jars down there. Let me show you these jars and show you, I've set up a new goal for myself. You know me, I'm all about the goals. So I have a new goal to take these beautiful little half-gallon jars, and I got them because they were cheap, and they hold a half gallon, and I thought they were kind of cool shaped too. So I have some of them back there. You can see where my dry goods are, I have like beans and lentils and popcorn and rice and different things back there. But these, I'm thinking about making a goal. There's 6 of them here. Filling these up with some dehydrated produce that I get like as a deep discount bargain from the grocery store each week. So my first one, I'm going to be trying to fill up with mushrooms today. So we'll see how that goes, how many are actually in there. If I have to buy more mushrooms, I don't know. But I'm kind of excited about that. I definitely want to incorporate more dehydrating into our family's food. And the second thing that I'm going to be working on today is we have 3 things we're working on today, guys. The second thing is going to be cooking up some chickpeas in the Instapot. I have 2 Instapots, so I have another thing. Hold on a second. So gonna be making a big pot of chickpeas, and I want to learn, I have a goal set for myself, that I want to learn how to make some different homemade hummuses. Why, you ask? Well, because I have 50 pounds of chickpeas in my pantry, and chickpeas are one of those things that are really, really great for you, high protein, and you can store them for a long period of time. So super prepper food, think that. And we have to learn to do things with our preps, right? We have to get creative and learn different ways to enjoy them. And I've never made hummus, but I really want to learn how to do that. And I want to learn how, there's so many different kinds. I really like to learn how to make some different kinds. So when we were at our friend's house the other day, she invited us over and we had the most amazing hummus sandwiches. She put a whole lunch spread out together, but she made us these sandwiches on homemade bread, and she had hummus and then lots of different veggies and things from the garden all chopped up, and we were able to just add them onto our sandwiches, and everybody liked it. Everybody really liked it. And since we don't do lunch meat anymore, this is just a great healthy alternative to lunch meat. And you can also use hummus, obviously, so many different ways. You can use it in wraps and dips and sandwiches and so many different things, right? So I'm excited to try it out. So I'm going to be doing enough chickpeas to play around and make some hummus, and then the rest of the chickpeas are going to go in the refrigerator and just kind of be on standby for the week for whatever we want to add them into, whatever kind of recipes. So that will be that. The third project that we have going on is my big giant Instapot back here, and with that I'm going to be making is it going to be the first time? Might be the first time. I'm going to be making some veggie broth stock. So I'm just going to be taking a bunch of different vegetables. I'll show you over here that I have from the garden. I just have a bunch of different stuff here from the garden that needs to get used up or frozen or processed in some way, and I figured why not just go ahead and put it in a big stock pot in the Instapot, and I'm going to be letting that cook for 2 hours and make some veggie stock to add to my pantry. So I'll be canning the veggie stock and adding it to my pantry and my hoard in there of broth. So those of you who have been around for a while know that I have chicken broth, chicken bone broth, beef broth, beef bone broth in there, and I just figured, you know what, we really do enjoy just having vegetable stock, and it's so easy. Nobody has to go outside and process an animal, so why don't we just go ahead and make some veggie stock? So that's what we're going to do today too. Hope y'all enjoy it. So that is what we have going on here today. I thought I would bring y'all along. There's some more broth there. That has to go back in the pantry. That's actually beef broth. We love mushrooms. We love mushrooms. I would love to be able to grow different types of mushrooms outside. Probably this fall I will give that a try. I think it's a little too hot right now to try to grow mushrooms, but maybe in the fall I will try to do that. I'm really excited about it. But for right now, just like I said, just getting stuff on discount, marked down at the grocery store when things are starting to go bad. Even asking at your grocery store for seconds in the produce section. Talk to your owner of the grocery store, the manager, and ask them what they do with seconds, and ask if there's any way that they could make you a box of seconds. And you know, worst case, if it's too far gone, you can always use it for your compost, but at least you will have some really good fruits and veggies coming into your house every week that won't be at the retail price. So that would be a huge blessing. So I know I've already talked to our local grocery store manager, and we're working something out there to potentially be getting some seconds. So that would be really, really awesome. And these will just be great to add into soups, to add into my cashew cream sauce. I love my cashew cream sauce with mushrooms in it. This will be really good. I'm going to be on the lookout. The next thing I really want to do in here is dried apple slices, and I just think that it would be super cool to have a few shelves of just all dehydrated goods. And if y'all follow Heidi from Rain Country, she is really big into dehydrating, and she can tell you over there that like a lot of her dehydrated stuff lasts for years. I mean, it just lasts so long. So when you read about dehydrated things, as long as you are keeping it in a dark, cool spot, it can really last you a really, really long time. And when you're reading about them, sometimes they'll tell you that it doesn't last as long, but you know, they're trying to tell you for safety reasons to kind of err on the side of caution when they give generalizations about dried goods, just like anything else. Okay guys, so first project is complete. Mushrooms are here and ready to go. Super cool. Moving on to the second project. Okay guys, so next up is chickpeas. I'm going to get these started in the Instapot, and I have here 2 quarts of chickpeas dried. So basically I'm going to put them in, and then I'm going to fill my Instapot insert into about 3 inches, covering up the chickpeas, and then let them cook for 50 minutes in the Instapot on high pressure. So here we go. And it's only maybe a quarter away full of this medium-sized Instapot. I'm gonna go ahead and add my water now. Okay, so I added my water to a generous 3 inches above the height of the chickpeas. I'm gonna put them in, put on the lid, high pressure, 50 minutes. So the other thing I did not say, but of course it goes without saying, is that label, label, label. You want to label and date your any type of things that you are preserving, all of your food goods. So my new favorite way to label things is just with masking tape. I just got that from the dollar store, and just a marker or a pen, and just go ahead and write on it. So I will be labeling those mushrooms, don't worry. Okay, so next thing is our veggie stock. So come with me as we, okay, veggie stock time. So for our veggie stock, I have my nice big giant Instapot. This is the biggest size that Instapot sells still. And to that, I'm going to fill it with water and add a whole bunch of veggies. So here we go.